Hi, I'm Anatole, and this is my rewatch for The Crown Season 1, Episode number 6, titled Gelignite, scored 8.2 on IMDb. And a couple things before we begin. First one is I am doing this solo. My partner, Min, because of coronavirus, I'm sure you understand, our schedules are completely unworkable. So that's the reason the last two episodes I did reviews instead of reaction videos. It's also the reason why this is going to be a rewatch instead of a reaction video, because when I work with Min, I watch the video a couple times before and go over review materials before we watch so that I can answer any questions that he has. But because we've tried to arrange doing these but have been unable to, again because coronavirus has just made both of our lives completely out of, our schedules are completely opposite now. That means that I watched the episode twice with the intention of watching it with Min. However, moving forward until the coronavirus is taken care of, and hopefully that's sooner rather than later, I will no longer watch the episode before viewing it. So after this episode, they will be reaction videos. I will not watch them beforehand. So this is the last time any sort of funny business is going to happen with the production of the episode. So this will be a rewatch for me. I've seen it twice already. I hope that you don't mind that and you will join me anyways. So after the intro, come back and I will give you my rewatch to The Crown Season 1, Episode number 6, titled Gelignite. Is this a dream? I forget. I don't think so. Wait, this is after... That's right, it's after her coronation.
Next to the coronation, your sister is now the most famous woman in the world.
I'm the luckiest.
Good line. They're overshadowing the Queen. That's good. I didn't take note of that before.
Snifter? I shouldn't. Oh, go on. It's nearly lunchtime.
There was a time when people drank on the job like that.
On the day. Historically, when this lot brush up against divorce, you end up with either reformation or abdication.
He's not wrong.
Will church...
No, I'm sorry, Bill. I can't hold the front page for a bit of fluff.
Let me write it, Chief. Then you decide.
You can if the fluff is about the royal family.
Thursday? Mummy's out. I'd have to check.
Make sure Mom's not there.
Is there something we'd like to discuss with you? Huh? Oh, there you go again.
Communicating with the word. What was that all about? She's got to be thinking. Apparently she knew, pretty much. I'm halfway through a biography of her. And in the discussion about that, it says they knew pretty much. And she didn't mind Peter. She liked him.
Ladies, might we close the shutters? Baron says,
It says, ladies, may we close the shutters, but
and I'm still trying to digest
one
the
lady
hurricane
closes
of
and two men
popular
do.
uprising.
Where were you today?
The lunch club.
Where?
Sir.
Oh.
I love those
With
O's.
just men. Yes, a little bit about the fairy sex over coffee and the odd brandy. What do you expect? It's a gentleman's lunch club.
That look she's giving him. It's like, I'm not buying what you're selling, mister.
He's not been a naughty boy, has he?
I know as much as you do.
Maybe a bit more.
You know.
You know.
Yes.
Look at Phillips look. It's like, no, that's not good.
So,
That's that then.
do I have your permission? A sovereign.
You have my permission as a sister,
Oh.
but as a sovereign,
And as your sister, I'm never going to oppose it.
as your sister. She didn't say as your queen, she said as your sister. It's that recurring theme about the two roles she has to play. As a person and as a sovereign, and how it affects her personal relationships. As your sister, I don't oppose, but as your queen,
We have a son and heir. There's no realistic prospect of Margaret becoming queen.
So that's the one reason you could consider it.
He's a handsome war hero.
Divorced war hero.
And blameless in that divorce.
You know, there's no such thing as a blameless party in a divorce.
The common belief of the time.
This is Gelignite.
Yeah, title.
I know.
Explosive.
If we don't break this story, do you think nobody else will?
The American press
I know
did.
there's plenty of others sniffing around it, sir.
The American press also broke the story about King Edward before the British press, if I remember right.
But I can't keep telling him what to write.
I thought that was the point of owning a newspaper.
That I'm warning you. That I'm giving you the heads up.
I'm on my knees with gratitude.
That's good to know. I thought the point of owning a newspaper was to print the truth, not to dictate what gets printed. At that point, that's propaganda.
A story is about to break in the press, identifying Peter Townsend not just as the companion of Princess Margaret,
Look at it, his hand, Tommy LaSalle's hand in the back.
as her likely future
Tension
husband.
closing and opening it.
Should we deny it all?
With respect, ma'am, it's a little late for that. This horse has already bolted.
Thank the American press for that, since they published the story before the British press, if I remember correctly.
But I'm determined to do this for you. To give you what you want. Thank you.
Can't wait to tell Peter.
Where's it go?
Problem's going to be her role as queen is going to mess everything up, just like what happened for King Edward. Although I think King Edward engendered less sympathy within the family than Margaret did. Just a note, I recorded the first half of this video with a 24mm Canon pancake lens, and the second half with a 24mm 1.4 prime lens. I just wanted to see how different they would be. So if you notice anything different, that's the reason why.
Mummy, this is a surprise. Don't mistake your current popularity for long-term security.
Okay, that's a good
Your
point.
uncle's affair and abdication almost destroyed the monarchy. Tom,
Come do the dirty work, Tommy.
I can see the advantages of that, but what's in it for her? Mummy, she's only 23. What does she do in the meantime?
Twiddle her thumbs.
In the meantime, she and Peter wait,
Take up a hobby. Macrame.
preferably in separate countries.
Nice transition there.
Look me in the eye and tell me. Is it a posting or is it a banishment?
It's a posting.
It's a banishment in the form of a posting, I promise.
A heartless attempt to split us up.
No, of course not.
It's a heartful attempt to split
Hardly
you
the
up.
same for Philip.
2 years.
I'm with her. I'm with Margaret. 2 years is too long to think,
Why did you
to
even dangle Scotland under
rationally
my nose?
expect someone to delay their marriage just because of social propriety, really. It's not for any other reason than that. Ooh, chilly. Getting a bit chilly. It's really nice cinematography in this episode. Very pretty. That lake reflection effect, was that captured in camera, just shooting at the scene, or did they use digital trickery after the fact? Reverse the image from above, the horse above, and then add a ripple effect, I wonder.
The other way around, I think.
Ma'am,
A civic luncheon at City Hall.
Something's on your mind, Tommy, to make a slip like that.
Is everything all right?
Nice writing.
Sending him away will break my sister's heart.
Hearts mend.
But do they? Do they really? Sometimes hearts mend, and sometimes they don't.
and that steer now
walks towards 3-year-old Eileen Hall, who presents her with a bouquet.
So cute.
The Queen, who wears a coat of vivid blue shantum with a
Oh, she's
matching
running.
hat, finds herself sharing it. The royal couple are welcomed onto Balmoral Showground, where 4,000 ex-servicemen and women are gathered to pay tribute to their sovereign.
It seems like it's cinema news footage, not TV news footage. Because it's film, they'd have to process it, develop it, edit it. So I'm saying I can't believe they'd see this footage that quickly on TV. She was trying to kill the story, and then Peter's fanning the flames, posing for the shots.
You have a moment, Gelignite.
Yes, of course.
Where she's holding herself very awkwardly and nervously looking around.
Apologize. Anyway, nice chat.
Very awkward moment. Very well written. Creating that awkwardness with the looking around, the pausing. That's not a man who feels confident about his future.
Group Captain Townsend. Man of the moment.
How much more of a dick can I be?
You come up. Following consultation with the government, the Foreign Office, and Her Majesty's Press Secretary, the decision's been taken to move forward your posting to Brussels with immediate effect. The car is waiting to take you first to your apartment, where you will pack, and then directly to the airfield. The plane for Brussels leaves in just under 3 hours. There was some concern that that might not give you enough time, but I felt sure that as a military man, packing quickly and unsentimentally would come as second nature to you.
But that isn't what was agreed. The agreement between Margaret and Her Majesty the Queen, with the certain knowledge of Her Majesty the Queen Mother, was that Margaret and I were to spend some time together upon her return from Rhodesia, before I travelled to Brussels, 48 hours at least. Your proposal is a direct contravention of that agreement.
Well, I cannot, nor do I ever presume to know the intimate details of whatever agreements have or have not been made within the family. What I can tell you is the position of air attaché at the embassy fell vacant unexpectedly early and needs filling right away.
Of course, a crucial position like the air attaché to the embassy at Brussels cannot be left vacant for very long. I ask only that it remain so until after the princess returns, as I was promised.
I'm afraid that will not be possible.
No reason why. He knows something's up.
Car, Townsend. Waiting. Tick, tick, tick.
They don't give him the dignity of the closing line that they give at the top of this house
Bon voyage.
to really reinforce how he's getting shamed there.
With the ever-brightening promise of more prosperity before it.
This makes me wonder if they're going to address those themes of colonialism and imperialism and the racist suppression that happened in the wake of that.
I need to speak to my sister. No!
She's not very gentle with the staff.
Princess Margaret, for Her Majesty the Queen.
Can't you see him deep in thought? The Queen loves her horses.
You fail to protect me. I will fail to protect you in return.
Margaret.
Fair enough.
And seems to have as deep a hold as ever on the loyalties of the people. It is not likely, however, to survive the clear proof that it is insensate and cruel.
Oh, they're going to enjoy that.
Her treatment of her sister has now jeopardized the future of the monarchy in Britain.
Oh, yeah, exact opposite of what they wanted to happen.
48 hours would have passed. Don't look like that. It's gentleman only, right?
Absolutely.
Didn't sound very convincing.
Shall we, old boy?
Yes, I think let's.
Sniff laundry, though.
PSA, do not drink and drive. Leaving us back inside with Elizabeth. All left on her own while her husband goes away to do who knows what on the weekend. That's going to be the final shot. So anyway, I'm not going to do a review this episode, but I hope you enjoyed my rewatch, and I hope you will come back again sometime on this channel. Until next time, take care and be well. Goodbye.